Hi there. Are you having a fun summer? Maybe a little too much. Are you thinking of a quick reset after a long weekend of barbecues, maybe some beach fun, rooftop gatherings, boating excursions, right? If you have 3 days, you can get this easy, simple cleanse completed and feel a little lighter and a little more clear headed. This class is a quick overview of what to expect for the summer cleanse. And I do continue to go into detail in future classes, so you'll be fully prepared to have a successful cleanse. So get out your high speed blender and find your local farm stands. The summer cleanse is so easy, and it's all about fresh, high fiber, high antioxidant vegetables and fruits. It's about cooling the fires of inflammation and supporting your small intestine and heart in a gentle manner. You can choose to do some or all of the herbs, teas, and protein, or none of them. It's your choice, although I do recommend you add plant based protein to your smoothie. Not whey, but plant based. You have already learned about the herbs and how they support both the small intestine and the heart, so it's up to you if you want to supercharge the focus of this cleanse. We do make this as easy as possible with links and discounts, and you can take the herbs for the entire month and until they're all gone safely and effectively. In fact, doing that will be an added benefit to your overall health and well being for the summer months. As a reminder, you will not be drinking coffee, soda. You will not be drinking caffeinated drinks such as Red Bull or pre workout powders. There's no alcohol. There is no animal protein, no cheese or whey protein, no dairy. There's no pasta or grains. The focus is on fresh vegetables with some whole fruits, blended to a smoothie to take a little pressure off the upper digestive tract. Okay, so no hamburgers, folks, right? Exercise during the cleanse. When it comes to exercise, if you already have a workout schedule and it's not new to you, you may continue to exercise. It's not a problem. Please be mindful that this would not be a time to start new exercise program or increase your intensity. It's not advisable to start this cleanse if you're training for competition or doing heavy weightlifting. So, people who are older, that are over 50, do half of what you usually do for cardio exercise. I don't recommend high intensity interval training during the 3 days of the cleanse unless it's something that you're already doing and it's really de rigueur for you. Okay, so you can also just consider to just switch it up, right? Consider yoga or Pilates or active movement versus weight training. Honestly, if you take the next 3 days to change your movement and focus on your flexibility and range of motion, you may find yourself a little stronger when you return. So it's just 3 days, really. You can resume regular exercise. You can have a more focused type of training, or even go after that goal that you set after your 3 days of cleanse. Remember, cleansing is energy dependent, right? And it will take energy to reset your body. So give your body the 3 days to do some house cleaning, right? It's just really important to give it that space and time and energy. And it's really not advisable to do additional work shifts or have additional work stress during the cleanse time. It's 3 days, so it's not like it's a week to 2 weeks, but definitely consider what you've got going for exercise. Now, it is really important to come off coffee. And during the focused summer cleanse, again, there's no alcohol, there's no coffee, there's no caffeinated drinks. And if you're taking them every day or more than once a day, um, now you have to figure out, okay, how do I get off it, right? So coffee and caffeinated drinks, they have a very strong drug-like effect. So when you stop taking them, you will go through a mild detox effect. You could have aches, body aches, and you could have a headache, which is really common. I always tell people to drink 1.5 to 2 liters of water that day that you're coming off it, if you don't already do that. And I always tell people to add a day or two to the cleanse in order to just come off the coffee. So if you're going to start your cleanse on Monday, on Friday or Saturday, you should think about coming off coffee. And you can choose to do this additional day, or you can just decide that you're going to come off coffee on your first day of your cleanse, which makes it a little uncomfortable for the first day of the cleanse. So it's up to you, however it works for you. And it is true that I would never know for sure if you discontinued coffee or alcohol or caffeinated drinks for your 3-day cleanse. Again, it's all up to you. If giving up these highly addictive substances, which they all are, has massive physiological effects to you, then it's better to do the 3-day cleanse with these items in place than not to do the cleanse at all. However, I say this, I know, as a caveat that it really isn't a cleanse if you can't remove addictive substances. All right. And that's just coffee, right? But it's pretty addictive. So think about it. All right. Next is alternatives. For those of you who love the taste of coffee but are not as concerned about the kick you get from it, I recommend organic dandy blend. It has chicory, which is a great prebiotic for your small intestine. How perfect is that? Dandelion, which is a wonderful detoxification herb, and it tastes somewhat like roasted coffee. It's definitely a good substitution for the ritual of having that steaming cup of roasted yumminess in the morning. So for those of you guys who just love the ritual, you can definitely just replace it. Okay. And for those of you who need the kick as well as the ritual, you can take the Om Morning Energy Blend, which will give you lovely roasted taste, and it has herbs and medicinal mushrooms that'll really give you some energy. And for those of you who want this deep, dark flavor, and you need a little bit more sustained energy, I would add shilajit to the cup, just a little bit. You just need you take a toothpick. That's what you do. You take a toothpick and kind of pick up a little bit of the shilajit and mix it in. And it's delicious. You can put it with the dandy blender. You can put it with the Om Morning Energy Blend. It's nourishing. It's rich. It gives you this lasting energy, and it definitely deepens the flavor. So those are some substitutions that you might really enjoy when you're giving up coffee. Okay, body care. There's a couple of body care items throughout your cleanse. They deepen the physiological effect of your body's detoxification, and they also ensure more relaxation and some improved sleep for your restoration, right? We're resetting. So we need that ability to sleep deeply. After all, really, the whole reason for doing a cleanse is to reset your body and mind, and try not to skip the body care. You may find it both invigorating and deeply centering. Each day will start with your cooling breath work before you race off into the day, and it will cool you. It's pretty cool. It's cool, the cooling. It takes just 10 minutes, and you can do this sitting in bed or while you wait for the kettle to boil for your dandy tea. If that's not an ideal time for you, you can do it while your feet soak in an Epsom salts foot bath at the end of the day. And if you want to do it at both ends of the day, you can do that too. I will walk you through the cooling breath work in the day-to-day support videos in order to make it as easy as possible for you to get this in your busy life schedules. This breath work will really help cool your mind from all of the racing and invasive thoughts. It feels great. You can really feel good. You get goosebumps. It's pretty amazing. Okay, so something to look forward to. In the 3-day cleanse, we will be performing our dry skin brushing every morning. Dry brushing stimulates the lymph system, which needs mechanical pressure to be fully engaged. We want to enhance lymph drainage while cleansing, and this is the easiest and most direct manner in which to ensure that we are flushing out our circulatory system effectively. You can go to a body worker who's certified in manual lymph drainage, or do a salt glow, or swim lightly in a pool or the ocean, but that takes more time, and you may not have the access or a schedule opening to execute these other options for the length of the 3-day cleanse. Really, the skin brushing takes 5 to 7 minutes to dry brush your whole body. So there's really no excuse not to do the body care exercise. The instructions will be found in your body care section of the app, and there are links to videos to explain how to get the most out of this important body care exercise. In addition to the skin brushing in the morning and the cooling breath work, you'll also be performing a nightly Epsom salts foot bath or full body Epsom salts bath, whichever equipment you have at your disposal. Some people don't have bathtubs anymore, so foot bath is it's fantastic. It'll do. Doing this will help with sleep and support increased ease of expulsion of the remains of increased detoxification. You're helping your body. So please be aware that these recommendations all increase the success and the ease of the cleanse on a whole. So do your best to follow the instructions, make time for the body care recommendations. I think it's like add 30 minutes onto the morning and 30 minutes onto the evening, and you're there. It's not that much, okay? Well, keep in mind that the herbs and the supplements chosen for this cleanse were chosen because they ensure the unlocking, neutralizing, and eliminating of endotoxins. Now, endotoxins are toxins that are trapped in the body, right? And as well as that, they support the paired organs that are related to the time of year you are performing your cleanse. Summertime is small intestine, heart. Those are the paired organs, okay? And the herbs we'll focus on during that time, that's what they do. I mean, they do a lot of things, but they really are herbs for those two major paired organs, okay? Hawthorne, Hibiscus, Reishi. And you learned about them. I'm just reminding you. And they'll be taken as add-ins to your smoothies and as delicious tea. You can have it hot or you can have them iced. They're so good iced during the day. And don't forget the Sun Warrior plant-based protein powder or any plant-based protein powder. That will ensure you have enough sound protein with each smoothie that you make. Okay. There is one more class after this that'll get you absolutely completely prepared for your summer cleanse. And it's a step-by-step. And if you're overwhelmed or you still have more questions, please reach out to us through the community area in the app. I'll walk you through the app in our next class so you know exactly where to find things so you're not confused, okay? Because that app is going to be your guide, right? Everything will be in there in that class all ready for you. If you forget what you're doing, you just go right to it, okay? We want you to feel fully prepared. I want you clear about your daily regimen. For a lot of reasons, but mostly so you have this really fantastic, successful, easeful cleanse. Okay, everybody, I'll see you in the next class.